Welcome everybody, my name is Misty /Connexia and this is Guess the Anime. It is your show, your favorite show that I have here, where you guys send me on Twitter a bunch of gifts. I make a post every now and again with the hashtag Guess the Anime, and you send me the most obscure, obscene, intricate, and played out, just awful sometimes, but also very interesting gifts that I have to then, with my infinite knowledge of anime, figure out. Because I know a lot of stuff in there. I don't have a lot of hair, but that leaves room for a lot of anime. So, without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and pick the very first one that we have. This one has been sent by Baby Peach. So as I scroll down, we have, hey, thumbnail potential. Alright, so can you identify this booty? If you cannot, I'm gonna give you the answer. Because this anime is from, well, this booty is from Grimgar. Grimgar is an anime I really didn't think I would end up liking, and yet it surprised me. So, if you haven't seen it, and if you like the concept of getting stuck in another world / MMORPG, this one had a really cool spin on it. So, Grimgar, if you want to try it out, it's a very excellent anime. Highly recommend. Alright, the next one on this list is gonna be from Nux. Nuxtaku is a YouTuber. He likes to take part in a lot of community stuff, mostly his, sometimes mine. But either way, he sent this GIF, which is, if you do not know, from the anime The Disastrous Life of Sain. I know the title in Japanese is like Saiki Kusuo no Sainan. Not sure what it translates to exactly in English. Incredible comedy. Really fun show. Characters are all very likable. You have an overall theme about like psychic powers and telekinesis. If you're into that and you like the comedy aspect, it's really one that I can recommend a lot. If you enjoy Gintama or Daily Life of High School Boys and Chijos, kind of have the same theme and tones towards the joke. So yeah, give it a shot. It's a real good one. Alright, now my boy Fukano. Fukano, again, another big YouTuber on the tubes. Here's the thing. I don't know which one this is from, and you guys are definitely going to reprimand me for not knowing, oh my god, how come you forget this? The thing is, like, I know of it, I just can't remember where I saw it from. This character is so... and it's killing me inside. I don't know. So yeah, good on you, Fukano. You got me. Alright. Here's we have a problem, alright? First of all, this is not a GIF. This is a still image. And I don't have any merit for knowing still image because I could right click and like try to pinpoint the location. I do know this character. I believe it's Zane from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because of the hair and stuff. Boom! Guess this one. Alright, Draka. This is an anime that you may not recognize because the main girl character is not in it. However, this fella in the back, the one with the black hair, he is part of her crew. And her crew being from Akatsuki of the Dawn. Akatsuki no Yona. Dawn of... Yona of the Dawn. I'm mixing the titles, but yeah, this is the one with the red head in the Meiji era, or I don't remember which era it is, but yeah, in the past, it's historical, it's fantasy a little bit. It's really good for the matter, and just confused the title a little bit. Another one that's not a GIF, just a picture, kind of obvious if you are familiar with the moe side of anime. Yuri. Comedy anime about a bunch of girls in school. Nothing too special about it. It has good synergy within the characters and everything. Oh, this is my jam. Alright, I really love this anime. I wish they would make a second season. Like, it's probably because it wasn't popular in Japan. That's why they didn't make one. This is The Devil's a Part-Timer. An excellent anime about the Demon Lord who kind of is kicked out of, like, hell and has to live in Japan, in everyday Japan, has to find a job to like make ends meet. So yeah, fantastic anime, real funny, good mix of action, well balanced and all. So yeah, likable characters too. Yeah, highly recommend this one. Try to guess this one. Only 2.7% of the population on Mars can solve this one. I believe so far on Mars there's only like one robot, and I don't think its priority is anime at the moment. But for all intents and purposes, this is a GIF we had previously in other Guess the Anime, so it's not a shock that I should know it. We had it. It is called Plastic Naissance. It is a wacky anime. Good comedy. Next on the list, we have this very cute mascot. Alright. It's not too hard for me to recognize mascot characters because they tend to be really iconic. Whether it's Happy from Fairy Tail or this one from Mashihiro Hiro Symphony. I'm struggling a lot with titles today. Mashihiro Symphony is it's an alright anime. I feel it has like a special audience. If you're part of that bit, you're gonna like it. Otherwise, it'll just go over your head. Can't really recommend it, and at the same time, I can't really like forbid you from watching it. It has its moment. It's just you have to be the right crowd. Here's one I almost never see anyone talk about. And I agree. Not a lot of people know about this anime, which is a shame because it is fantastic. It is called Katanagatari. Not part of the Monogatari franchise, even though it has the Gatari part at the end. It's a standalone, very good. Although the art style can be a little off-putting for some people. It's not really traditional, as you can see with the girl crying. Regardless, highly recommend this one. Has a super good rating. I know this character, first of all, because she has pink hair, and that always had a sweet spot. A little bit of an anecdote. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I made like a big search of like all the pink hair characters that I could find. And I watched all the anime where they were like listed in it. And this is one that was like at the top of it. It's from Shiki. Shiki is a horror anime. Little bit of the spooks, one would say. If you enjoy vampire and other supernatural elements, highly recommend this one. That's it. That's all I get. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. CG, no character, no setting. Unless you would have seen this scene and remember this particular bit, which I'm sure some of you do, there's very little to go on about. So I don't know this one as well. Yeah, it happens sometimes. There's some I pick, some are just too hard. Nothing to go on about. Although it does remind me of the movie, not an anime, the movie Cube. If you have not seen Cube and you have an interest in survival. Not survival anime, in survival movies, try out Cube. It's a little bit older, but it's definitely worth the watch. I really enjoyed it if you're into survival stuff. My friend said she'd give me $10 if I send this. Alright, well, you got evidence that you did. Yeah, that's some good anti. Not the original quote. This is from a manga, which is from Soul Eater. Soul Eater is a fantastic story, both the manga and the anime. Although the anime kind of had a mediocre ending, some people would say. I wouldn't. I liked it. Soul Eater, I definitely recommend people pick it up. It's kind of underrated. A little bit horror themed, but not in a spooky way, just like Halloween-esque. So yeah, give it a try if you never had the chance to. Every time my coffee tastes so good, I just can't get enough of it. I wish I'd gotten a second cup of coffee. Alright, first of all, this is an image again. Yeah, it's been 18 episodes. Can we get the gist of it? It's GIFs. You have to send the GIFs. Because otherwise it's too easy. I can just right click and reverse search image it. Second of all, this is not supposed to be memes. Third of all, this is from Tokyo Ghoul. Not a show I fancy myself, but I know a lot of people do, and they also like it for the good reason. So yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, whatever, nobody really cares about it. We got 3 jugs. Well, 5 jugs if you get what I mean. And someone who appears to be Crank's gameplay drinking out. I'm sorry, Ethan. But yeah, this is from the anime Mayoi Neko Overrun. Not a particularly good anime. Again, caters to a really particular audience. This is the most ambitious crossover I have seen. I haven't seen Infinity War yet. Anyway, Pokemon. Obviously, Gengar is a bit of a that giveaway. But this is a reference to My Neighbor Totoro, where Gengar represents Totoro and well, Pokemon Trainer represents the neighbor, I suppose. It's well done. I mean, it's just a picture with a filter of rain over it. Oh, this brings me back. Alright, this is from Wolf's Reigns? Again, it goes back to my pink hair character thing that I mentioned earlier. It is a fantastic anime. It's kind of underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it anymore. It didn't really age all that well. Alright, speaking of furries, we got some more here. I know they're not proper furries. Call me keyboards. I know you're already going down there like, furries need to have the cat face and everything, not just the ears. Those are just Mimi, Cutie, I forgot the name, but cat ears and a tail doesn't count. Unless that doesn't count. All this to bring it to the point that this is from Nyan, an anime about, I think, a guy that's allergic to cats, and he pisses off a statue. But yeah, Nyan is alright if you like harem comedy. Bit of a dick move. Just a little bit. The thing is, there's no way you can possibly recognize this unless you've seen it. And even if you've seen the anime it's from, you have to be like 90 episodes in before this particular bit kind of get relevance. This is from The Gray Man, and I believe it's the Crown of Clowns, something like that. I forgot how it's called, but yeah, The Gray Man. It's an alright shonen. I have a lot of problems with it, personally. The anime is good. The manga's better. Overall, it's a weird one for me. This is from an anime that I really love, which is why I know where it's from. These are not important characters. They're characters you see like 3 seasons in. Like even in the third season part 2. These are the twins that judge Soma's food in Food Wars. I mean, I love Food Wars. There's nothing bad I can say about it. It gets a little bit over the top sometimes, but these were very likable characters. So yeah, I hope they come back at some point. There you go. I don't know if it is or isn't an off-brand anime. It's not one of the popular ones, but it's definitely not an unforgotten one. This is from Shingeki no Bahamut. Genesis on the Bahamut, I think, in English. I don't really have an opinion on it. I like the fightings, the animation, and the action scenes are all spectacular in their rights. But I don't know, I didn't really enjoy the characters all that much. This looks like Frieza on a bad day. No, I don't know this one. I want to say maybe. First of all, like it feels like it got recorded on terrible VHS tape that just ran out, and it looks like it could be from Genocyber or maybe like the old Macross anime. I really don't know this one. Maybe some of you can enlighten me on this one, because I don't know. It's not like I was trying to save you or anything. This is a scene from what was it called? All You Need Is a Little Sister? I don't know the title in Japanese. It's one of the recent anime. I think it came out... Was it earlier this year or last year? It's very new. About a series where... You know the Emoto series. All about the little sister. It's one of them. Give me your best guess. My best guess would be Zankyou no Tara. My worst guess would be, I don't know, Bleach. That sounds like someone who doesn't know much about anime would say. But yeah, Zankyou no Tara, a fantastic anime about a group of vigilante that wants to overthrow the government, and they do about it in a way that makes them the bad guy. Isn't she the girl from Freezing? I think I recall her being on the cast. The color palette kind of has a Freezing vibe. There's a lot of blonde character with that very shade of blonde. I don't think you'll get this one. I mean, This is not because I'm proficient in anime that I'm inept in every other categories. I know that this is from Emperor's New Groove, and he's a meme. And I mentioned earlier, no memes. This is serious business. So yeah, no, Emperor's New Groove, really fun movie. It's raining men, hallelujah, down in Africa. I don't think that's how the song goes. But this anime is from Italia, an anime that, well, no one talks about it because, again, like a lot of animes from the early 2000s, they don't age all too well, especially when it comes to comedy. A lot of things are relevant to that particular time period, and when you go throughout the ages, they stop being relevant. Oh yeah, these are my girls! And boys, I'm sure there's a dude in there somewhere. The platelet from the anime that I love so much, Cells at Work. It is a fantastic anime this season that is currently airing. Every episode is episodic, so like it's a new story every time you start an episode. You can start with episode 4, you can start with episode 3, doesn't really matter. I love it. It's an anime that kind of has like a big biology overtone. Like the theme of the anime, where it's all about the cells in your body that have been personified, and I will ramble a long time on this anime if I'm not stopped, so I'm going to move on to the next one. But Cells at Work, if you have not seen it, it's currently airing. Check it out, it's super good. Bang bang! How to get rid of your moe. Am I right, ladies? But yeah, no, this is, first of all, it's not a real gun. She's not killing her off. I think this is a paint gun? It's from the anime, if I'm right, called Sabagebu, which translates to survival game. Oh, this is one that I think is super underrated. Hoozuki no Reitetsu is an anime that every time that I get around to talk about it, I reference the Dragon Ball. If you've seen Dragon Ball, I think it's Z, where Goku dies, he goes to like a heaven, then he has to run like the Snake Way. But before he does get on the Snake Way, there's like a tiny office where he meets like the big red guy with a desk and everything. That's part of the actual mythology in Japan. And this anime is like all around that world of mythology. So check it out. It is very interesting. Super funny too, has its moment. I think it's a good show. Yeah. Oh, this is my girl. This is my girl Mint. This is from Tokyo Mew Mew. Not gonna be ashamed to say that I thoroughly like the anime. Girl changing, getting naked, I'm all about that. Had kick-ass soundtrack. Was catchy, a beat, and everything you'd like. So yeah, if you haven't seen Tokyo Mew Mew, or Mew Mew Power as it was called in English, check it out. Alright, I guess we're not done with Magical Girl. Speaking of Magical Girl, like ever since Madoka Magica came, there's been like a giant surge of dark Magical Girl. This is one of them. This is called Daybreak Illusion. I don't really have an opinion on it. It's kind of average. It has its moment. It tried to capitalize on the dark Magical Girl era, which they're still doing. I mean, there's Mahou Shoujo site that just came out like earlier this year. I'm not blaming them. I mean, it's a cool twist, but it's kind of like the old isekai thing where everyone's going to a magical world, or the MMO crave where every anime is about MMORPG now. It's overdone. All right, this is an interesting one. This is from Shounen Maid. Hear me out, okay? This anime comes off and is being promoted as a boy who lives with a rich guy and ends up maybe not cross-dressing as a maid. You'll figure that out on your own time. Sounds like a pretty dull premise. It is done incredibly well. You will be shocked by how good it is, so if you like... Nah, you know what? Don't have any opinion on it, just give it a try. Check out the first episode, see where it goes, and maybe you'll be surprised. Or maybe not, I mean, I don't know what you're into. This is a scene from Gintama. Gintama, if you don't know about it, don't worry about it. Oh, slap right in the boobies. uncalled for. That's not cool. That's a red flag. Dick move. This is from the anime One-chan ga Kita, which translate to my sister came. Not like that, but she came in the house, more or less. So this is the implication it means. Comedy anime where a girl who gets a half brother kind of have a weird fascination for him. If you enjoy Yosuga no Sora or Akisora or any siscon anime for you. All right, let's do a final one because I am about 45 minutes in, and at some point I'm gonna have to edit this down to something like 20 minutes. So we're gonna try to make it work together. But for the last one, let's do this, which is, what was it called again? Give me a second. Gogure Kokuri-san? I think it's the title. It's an anime I've seen very little of. I just recognized this character because she's really like a mascot for the anime. Oh, it was good. It's kind of an anime that not a lot of people talk about. A little bit of folklore about Japan stuff, so again, if you're not into the Japanese culture, might go slightly over your head. There's 400 of you that didn't get a chance to shine, so hopefully you'll get another one in the next episode when I'll do it, and hopefully then you'll get to send me that hentai gift that you always dreamed of. We'll do a special edition at some point as well, like maybe we're gonna do like special booty time, where you send me just booty. And I tried to recognize the booty. Stupid idea. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. It's always very appreciated. If you want to subscribe to see more, like I said, this is like episode 18, so we're not stopping here. There's a lot more coming up. And otherwise, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to find something else to entertain you in the meantime. I'll see you guys next time. Take it safe and wear a condom. I don't know. Just go. You're embarrassing yourself.
Through the hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.